Hello, future millionaires. This is Aztec, and this is the CSC. Alright, we're going to change things up here. This is now going to be the show where we give you quick and accurate TA in a New York minute with the possibility of a little bonus information. Now, basically, let's take a look at this chart, guys. It's totally beautiful. It's so amazing that we have crypto YouTubers saying,
"Oh, revolution. Jumping right into the markets today, crypto. Man, it's so green I can't even see straight.
It's so green that we can't even see straight. Now, that's Crypto Bitcoin Chris. I really like the guy. He pumps out a lot of good news. But yeah, it's pretty green, guys. And as you can see here, we actually recently broke past the 0.5 of the Christmas rally. And in my last video, we did say that we would test the 0.618 and bounce. As you can see here, the title of my video was BTC Bounce Soon. Now, we did bounce. We broke past the 0.5. We actually needled through. You can see that this is definitely very significant. If we zoom in, you can see these candles needling straight through, and the volume definitely confirmed this breakout. It was definitely organic, and there was a lot of news that came out recently that kind of changed the sentiment of the market. So yes, we broke past the 0.5, and then we also broke out of this descending wedge that I've been drawing for a long time. So if you want to look at an ultimate target for this, you could potentially extrapolate and estimate that we could see some type of ultimate target around 4,380, maybe 4,450 before we really need to reassess even further at that point. But in the short term, what I'm currently seeing is that yes, we are forming what looks to be like some type of bull pennant, but let's look at the indicators. The indicators show here the RSI on the 4-hour Bitcoin chart does show that we're pointing downward. We're definitely oversold, and we definitely need to cool off, guys. So I could definitely see us retrace, but with the sentiment changing to a very bullish type of sentiment, I don't see that we'd basically retrace very far down. So I could see us either move down to this 0.382 or possibly even to this line here where we found a lot of support and resistance within the Christmas rally, which is around 3,760, and the 0.382 is basically at $3,800 area. So I really think that because everything's so bullish, if we do retrace at this time, I could see us move down to 3.82 at $3,800 area. But we do need to notate, based off CoinMarketCal, that the CME futures contracts are expiring February 22nd, 2019. And obviously with the futures contracts, a lot of whales kind of manipulate the market, and I've talked about this in past videos. You can look at that if you'd like. But we may actually see a move within the next couple of days based off the futures market. Now, really, I am seeing, personally seeing, this is not financial advice, that we may be retracing soon. But based off the weekly, let's skip over the daily because it's very similar, indicator-wise to the 4-hour chart. If we look at this weekly chart, you can see here the indicators do show that we're only sitting at 40 RSI, so we definitely have a lot of room to grow. And this MACD did cross over. We're seeing this buy pressure here for the first time in a while on this weekly chart. And basically what this indicates is that in the short term, the 4-hour and the daily are showing that we may need to kind of retrace and consolidate. But in the medium term, this weekly chart is showing that we do have a chance and ability to move upward, and maybe to that ultimate that I talked about earlier. So not financial advice, but that's where I think we're going. Now, basically, in my last video, I did talk about Traxia, and this was about 6 days ago. And on this little account that I started just for possibly videos in the future, I have this KuCoin account, and if we count 6 days ago when I actually made the video, talked about Traxia, we were sitting at 90 sats, and now today we're sitting at 120 sats. So yes, the order book is very thin, and $100, a couple $100, or $1,000 could significantly move this KuCoin order book for Traxia, but we are 30% higher than we were just 6 days ago when I first talked about Traxia. So anyways, guys, that's what I think. Never give up on the future of money. Take it easy.